guys, it's Oz Creates, and today we're going to do an unboxing, setup, and demo of Spirit Halloween's Young Crouchy. Alright, so this is a super great animatronic. Ever since Spirit Halloween ended their season with their open stores, I decided this is a really cool animatronic. He's definitely good for Crouchy lovers. If you haven't seen the video, I do own the Crouchy statue. I will put the link to the video up here somewhere. But this is a super cool one. They have a ton of merch for Crouchy that I would definitely think is super cool to get. But let's get into the unboxing of this animatronic. Alright, so let's get into the unboxing. Alright, so in here we got our instruction manual, the clothing, the head, the two shoes, and these shoes are actually a lot better material than what normal Spirit Halloween shoes would be like. They're full shoes, so these are very nice. We have the huge hands, look just like the original Crouchies but smaller. We have the adapter. The mechanism, the base, the leg pulls, and the hip loop. They're all connected with a zip tie. So let me go ahead and cut the zip tie, open all of our bags up, get all the pieces laid out, and then we'll get into the setup. Alright, so all the pieces are laid out now. The head, the arms, the adapter, mechanism, all the stuff. The head is super cool. It is latex, and here's the collar piece, which can come off, but it is kind of connected. There we go. And the sensors in the mouth, I don't really like that, but there's nothing you can really do about it. The nose on mine is a bit indented, and hopefully that comes out, but here's the head, full latex, or silicone, I'm not really sure what it is, and the two light eyes. I'm hoping that they both stay the same brightness, because I have heard of issues about that. But overall, I think this is still a super cool animatronic. So let's get into the setup here now. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna take our base here, A, and then take our two super nice shoes. Still, I can't believe how nice Spirit made these shoes. And slide them over the pole in the little pole hole, and then slot it into these little slot things that Spirit has put on the base to help keep the shoe from spinning backwards so it doesn't look like Crouchy has broken his foot. Alright, so our shoes are on now, and let me just make sure that they're the right side. Yeah, that should be right. And then next we're going to take our two B poles, slide them down into the shoe, and here's where it gets hard. You got to pick up the shoe kind of, push down, and get it right into place. There we go. I'm pretty sure these are the same poles, but it might matter. Put it through, pick it up, and slot it in. There we go. Next step is going to be, let me check that I got the legs on right. Yep, all good. And now we're going to put on our pants. So here are the pants, right here by the collar piece. And these are super, I think, a good material for good pants. And it's got the super cool little piece down here at the bottom by where the shoes go. So we're just going to slide those over. This is a lot easier than any of the taller Spirit animatronics because the pant legs aren't extremely long. Just pull it down like that and then put it over. He is kind of in the crouching position, as you can tell by the name, Crouchy. We're gonna get that like that, and get that like that. Next, we are going to attach our mechanism. So I'm gonna slide these two foam pieces off that help protect it, and then we're just gonna put it back right on, like this. You will have to push the leg pulls apart because they do like to come in together, and you will have to kind of get it at the same time, and clip that right into place. There we go. Let me go ahead and raise the camera up, and then we'll get on to the next step. Alright, so I got the camera raised up now, and I did miss one step. So I thought that you would have to do it after, but I was mistaken. You have to slide the hip loop through here and slot it into place. Reason being, so he gets a bit more shape to his hip and doesn't look super skinny and thin. And now we can go ahead and attach our mechanism. That side and this side. Now we can pull the pants up over the hip loop, and there we go. All right, the next step is gonna be putting on his clothing of his shirt. So here's the shirt, kind of looks like the pants, except it's got some rips at the bottom, and it does have those big pom-poms like the regular Crouchy does. So this isn't like a normal Spirit shirt. For an animatronic, it doesn't have Velcro in the back. So you just kind of slide it over, get it positioned like that, and then you have to kind of fix it up from the outside. Okay. And the wiring will be a bit harder, but thankfully he does not have that many cords, so it shouldn't be too hard. Next step is going to be our arms. So his thumb does go up. So let's see what arm goes on which side. So for Crouchy, right here, we have the G through the right sleeve. So that should be this side, if we're looking at it from back. And we're gonna slide it up in. And it's just like connecting the hip loop, just two little prongs. It might take a minute to get it in because he does have a little bit of tether to tighten around his arm right here. Pull it up and go ahead and clip it right into the two holes. Let me go ahead and get that in. There we go. And it does look extremely weird, but these arms are posable, so we can bend them kind of how we want. Now for his left, and I will pose the arms how I like them after I get both of these hands on. So again, it's got that little tether to it, so you gotta push it up. And then you'll just clip that right down into place. I believe he's 4 feet tall. So let's fix that up. Get this arm looking good and not so crazy. Kind of like this. That's how I kind of like it positioned. And I'm gonna move the camera up a tiny bit more, and then we'll get on to the head. Alright, so let's get on to the last step, the head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take his collar piece and lay it right here by where the hole is. Then the head is actually very simple. You'll slide it in, but before I slide it into place, I'm going to attach the 2 wires. We have the 1 wire for the piece that lights up his eyes, and 1 wire for the sensor. Now we're going to just put the head right there. And it should just slide, yep, just like that. And then we can grab the collar and slide it up around his neck. Then you can poof out his hair a bit, get him looking to your desire. Get his hands how you like them. And then he is pretty much finished. You have to poof out his legs maybe a bit, get him all looking how you want him to. And I'm gonna go ahead and plug him in with his adapter, and then we'll get on to the day demo. All right, now for the day demo. One more time, and then we'll go to the night demo. Alright, so there he was, Spirit Halloween's Young Crouchy. He's a super great animatronic. He is a good price for his size and mechanism. He's not the best animatronic of all time, but he does have some good movement, and for any Crouchy fan, I would definitely recommend him. I did buy him because I did at the end of the year buy the Crouchy projector. If you haven't seen the video where I brought home all my stuff I got from Spirit, go check it up. I'll put it up there somewhere, and you guys can go see why I bought it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a cool room where you see the projector, and then you walk in to a second room, and it will look like Crouchy just attacked someone like is seen in the projector. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.